Hi, and welcome.
I'm Z,
And I'm Keith.
and we're going to tell you about the movie that we just watched. But first, a little bit of a heads up.
Some of the movies we watch deal with heavy subject matters.
In order to talk about these emotionally delicate things and the heavy subject matters that we sometimes cover, we add humor and crude language to add some levity and to process our own trauma.
If that doesn't feel fun or safe for you, we completely understand. Please take care of yourself first and foremost.
And we spoil the end of pretty much every movie that we watch.
Now you know. On with the show. Yeah.
Night Flier. It flies at night. I remember the ending being like crazy,
Yeah.
but I didn't remember how.
Same. In fact, I remembered it. I thought what impressed me about it was how bloody and gory it was. So when he finally gets to Wilmington and walks in and there's a bunch of dead bodies, I was like, oh, is this really what I was? Fortunately, it got crazier from there, but different than in my memory how I thought what
Yeah.
was impressed upon me.
Yeah,
Yeah, I have mixed feelings. Like, I enjoyed watching it again.
for sure.
But today I'm like,
I think,
I think it's worth it to watch it. But
for sure, yeah. I think part of it is that we watched it. I think it was when you went through that phase where you wanted to do Stephen King. We were just watching a bunch of Stephen King movies. So comparatively, it is probably one of the better 90s Stephen King adaptations of anything.
Right. Well, I mean, I don't know how. Just because you said the term adaptation, I don't know about the original story.
No, and that's
not really what you meant.
Here nor there. Like, honestly, because if you're trying to, what I hope this is one of those that's like, this was an original work by Stephen King, because I only thought that was
Sleepwalkers?
no. Oh, what's the Tim Daly one? Martha Clarendon. Storm of the Century.
Yeah.
I thought that was the only one that was straight.
This was a short story.
Okay, right, that's fine.
According to the credits.
That's fine. I'm not an enjoyer of short stories.
Right.
I don't think, because I think it's for the same reason I don't like improv, like improv shows, or like sketch comedy. Thank you. Yes. Because I don't like having to I don't like jumping from one thing to the next. I'm not good at that. I don't like endings. I'm not great with that. So just having a bunch of shit that's going to end, and you're just going to I'm going to be like, that's okay. I don't really, this won't be coming back again. None of this will be coming back again. It's like, I don't need that. Thank you. I don't enjoy that. I'll be honest that finishing a book is probably one of the hardest things for me, because it being over, I'm not going to handle that very well. So I will start reading anything, but once I start getting to the end, I will just stop reading it, because I don't always enjoy the feeling of. And also for me, it's like, I know that it's going to end and I'm going to be like, oh, I hate this ending, or I don't get it, or that was really sad, or and I'm gonna be like, ugh, and it's gonna alter my mood.
We still haven't watched the Venture Brothers movie.
I know, yeah. Although I think Randall said, because I said I didn't want to watch it
Right.
because of and he said it's not like a
Right.
finalization.
Right.
So that's made me less terrified to try, but I'm still like, ugh.
Yeah.
It's still so hard for me.
I'm glad we finally plowed through Archer, though.
I mean, yeah, you did.
I did what?
You plowed through. I was like tapped out.
Oh, okay.
You watched the end. I was in the other room when the finale was on.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Because I like literally, I was like, don't care at all.
I'm not saying I cared. I think I needed to.
No, I
You know what I mean?
totally get it. I just like once the coma happens, I'm like, I mean, like,
Oh, yeah.
a season or two, like, I don't know. I just don't. It just, I'm like, ugh. It's just hard for me. It's not like, it's not even about like, oh, it's just not as funny anymore. I'm just like, ugh, I can't. Ugh. It just gives me a bad feeling. It's not really even so much about the show. I'm just like, I don't know. It just feels bad.
I'm not saying I enjoyed the process. I'm just glad that it's done,
Yeah.
so I know.
So that you don't have to do it again. You don't have
Yeah, to me, it's nice to have something wrapped up because I start things that never get finished all the time. So
yeah. See, but that's yeah. Anyway, whatever. I try not to think about it, but sometimes I'm like, what's gonna happen when Bob's Burgers ends? And I'm
Yeah,
like, I
know.
can't think about that. Like,
well, it won't change our viewing habits.
it won't change our viewing habits, but it will probably be devastating for me
Yeah,
for it to be like over.
yeah.
I won't be able to handle it.
I used to think that about Steve Martin dying, and now I pray for it.
Pray for it.
But similarly, I still can't. I haven't been able to bring myself to listen to David Bowie's last album,
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Black Star or whatever, Dark Star. I'm serious. I think it's
No,
called
I
Black
know.
Star.
It's just that's funny to me.
Yeah, it's about potholes, guys.
Night Flier. Miguel Ferrer playing an asshole like he always
Very
does.
competently.
Yeah, he's
My God, that's the thing that was really part of the reason I'm like, I have real mixed feelings about this movie. Is there's nothing redeeming about him as a character.
Yeah.
I mean, he gets a deserved ending, but he's still the main character. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like, so.
It's such a yeah. It was such. It was.
I can't think of I mean, I'm sure there are, but American Psycho probably, but like other movies that really. I mean, the point of American Psycho is that he's a psychopath and that he's the main character. But like, I think people try to do it fairly frequently, especially TV shows of the last 20 years. But to make an unsympathetic protagonist,
Yeah.
okay. I mean, I guess it's an interesting writing challenge, but
Like, I would enjoy it if like you're making like if you're doing that with someone that's not a white dude because it's like
right.
yeah, we get it.
Or you're doing it with some, some part of it is, I don't want to say satire, but
Yeah.
critique or what have you.
Yeah.
Which again, I don't think many people are good at doing.
Agree.
But yeah, absolutely. Oh, a white guy is an asshole? What if?
Oh my god. What if he never did anything
What
to
is
be
this,
redeemed?
dystopian sci-fi?
What if he never did anything to be redeemed?
Yeah.
So like normal? Like
Most white
so
people.
like every president that we've had?
Don't get me started.
Exactly.
Also, I was just constantly like, how does he have so much voice?
Oh, I see. I thought you were gonna say money.
Oh, well, that too. Yeah, I don't. He
I
owns
was
his
like-
own plane.
Yeah, I'm like, how are you?
He's bribing
He's just-
coroners and
yeah,
shit.
He's just he's like never at work and just like flying all over the country and just bribing people and like never without it. Like he always has like a car or a So if he has a car, that means he's renting them.
And he's always drinking and smoking.
Yeah,
Those aren't cheap
exactly.
vices.
Right.
In this economy? But yeah, I think what I like about it, besides the bonkers ending, which is the main thing, but I really like it's kind of downhill, sort of, except for the ending. What am I saying? I love this first couple scenes where he's talking to like when he talks to the first guy.
Yeah.
At the first airport.
Yes.
I forget where it's supposed to be.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
He was wearing a big cloak. He was. Red as a fire engine inside. Black as a woodchuck's asshole outside. And when it spread out behind him, it looked like a goddamn bat's wing, it did.
Love it.
Yeah.
Kudos to that guy.
Yeah.
And not as much, but the one with the couple, the Sarches or whatever.
Her fucking face and the hair transformation that happens.
Yeah. From a shabby ass gray wig to just an old lady perm.
Yeah. That's basically my grandma's hairstyle.
That's basically every woman in my family's hairstyle.
I was going to say every grandma's hairstyle. Except for my grandma was like almost pure white hair.
Uh-huh.
She had a little gray here and there, but it was mostly just white hair.
Didn't dye it, huh?
She did, I think, when I was like a baby, but she didn't by the time I was old enough to remember what her hair looks like.
So the plot basically is
Some plot holes, but a whole lot of heart.
Yeah. Good pun. What do we open on? We open on the first guy getting killed.
Oh yeah, that one's kind of good.
Yeah. No, it's a great opening. It's a good cold open. But then we get to Miguel Ferrer being a shitty, bitchy, pissy white guy.
He just walks in and he's like, "Give me that."
Yeah, he's just.
I like how the girl, they're just giving it to each other at first. She's like, "You piece of shit." She's just
Yeah.
shit talking him. That part's kind of funny to me. He's like, "Where's my fucking headline?" And she's like, "Don't yell at me. It's not, you're the one that fucked up or whatever." I don't know. She's just, and then she like walks away. And you said, "Who would wear that top with those pants?"
Oh, that chick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, not the little baby, not Jimmy.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she was good.
Where's my goddamn dead baby? I told you before, Libby, do not fuck with my stuff.
And I told you before, Deez, don't fuck with me. Morrison cutting your goddamn dead baby. You got a problem with that, hotshot? Take it up with him.
Yeah, what happens?
He gets all pissy.
The main guy, the editor or whatever, the boss man is like, "Hey."
Yeah, Miguel Ferrer storms into him with his meeting with the new hire, and he's like, "Where's my fucking headline?" And he's like,
You'll get your headline when you quit asking with your asshole.
"Yeah, Spider, you get your headline when you stop asking with your asshole." Oh, I love that show. Spider. Such a good line.
Agreed. That's why I referenced it.
Hey, girl.
More Neely.
Yeah. Yeah, it's basically it's just like Miguel Ferrer is playing a reporter, a no nonsense reporter who only
For a tabloid.
Yeah.
For like
for
basically
like a
Weekly World News or the Inquirer or whatever. Weekly World News, at least now they
actually have some world news.
no, they're don't pretend to be a serious.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But what the Globe is that one?
I don't know. What's confusing to me about it is that he's like seemingly he's going like he's got his own camera, which again, that's fine. And he like he's like he's like you wouldn't believe what I had to do to get that morgue attendant or whatever to show me the dead baby
or whatever.
And then he's like, don't print anything you believe is real. And I'm like, what? How are you getting real photos then? Like, why would real photos matter if it's
No,
fake?
yeah, no,
it doesn't really. There, like, so there's like
what
stuff
I like about
that.
that is he's a piece of shit. So it's fine to me that he doesn't
Yeah.
make sense or is
Like they're
contradictory.
legitimately investigative reporting this shit to print a fake news piece.
Yeah,
Like what?
I
That
know.
doesn't make any
Yeah.
sense. That makes no sense.
I want to say though that this is the same way that Transylvania 65000 starts.
Oh shit! Really? With
Well, similar in that
Miguel Ferrer.
Goldblum and Ed Begley Jr. work for a tabloid. It's funny. I realized that, like, for our UK listeners, LOL, 3% or something, according to Spotify.
Oh,
I mean, I guess we still have tabloids. I don't know if in the era of post-print journalism, if tabloids are really the same
Yeah.
here, but I just want to say this because I have come to understand that UK tabloids are actually way more. They killed the People's Princess, so
yeah. Right.
they're way more aggressive and slandery and really
Yeah.
go after people.
Yeah.
Whereas the stereotype, at least for the 80s and 90s in the US, is that it's all these like UFOs and Elvis isn't dead and
Yeah.
all the kind of paranormal
Yeah.
shit like that.
Yeah.
Plus, like, oh, here's somebody looking fat in a bikini or whatever. Here's a celebrity
Yeah.
without makeup.
Now we just have people for that. There used to be like, I mean, there's still tabloids, but now it's just like
Yeah, that's just everything.
it used to be like, you would have to go
That used to be a
and
job.
read a magazine. I
Right.
mean, it still kind of is a job, but like now you don't really have to distribute it. You just have to post them somewhere, and
Right.
then the public will distribute it for
Yeah,
you.
exactly.
But yeah, like there's a lot of like it's sort of conflicting, and like he immediately is like taking it extremely serious, but being like, this is a dog shit story that isn't real,
Right.
but is like interviewing people and like trying, like it's like I understand that. I think what they're implying is that like he doesn't think that the person's actually like a vampire or whatever. He just thinks that some guy is going around killing people,
Right.
and he's like, obviously there's like, he's like I'm saying what my perception of it is likely.
Okay.
Is that he's like, oh, this is just a guy going around killing people, and there's just like this tale attached to it that he's a vampire, so I'm going to go and prove that it's just a guy.
Mm-hmm.
Or like that's his, like he's like, obviously it's just a guy or whatever.
Right.
But like, that's not his job. His job is to do the opposite of that. So it's like kind of confusing
Yes,
where
right.
you're like, what are you trying to do?
Yeah.
And so it's like there's stuff that like I don't really get that it's doing. That's like I'm an investigative reporter and I take everything extremely seriously, but I have to like have like a I need to get to the truth of this. It's like, what are you talking about? What?
Yeah, some of it. Yeah, it seems. Yeah, it's contradictory in that way, where it's like he's anger at the Hicks or whatever. It doesn't really work. I mean, it kind of works, but not in the way it tells you it's
right.
supposed to.
Like,
I think I chalk that up mostly to Frere, and his.
Oh yeah.
Presence.
Yeah.
And like how easily he's manipulated by the editor, just by like, well, I gave it to Jimmy or whatever.
Yeah.
He's like, God damn it.
Yeah. God damn, you fuck.
And like the thing about Jimmy's predecessor, she started to believe it, and so
right.
So she killed herself.
But she'd been there a year. Or like
almost. Was that it?
Yeah, he was like, she was there a year, like she was barely there a year, or almost there a year, something like that. It was 1 year.
After talking to these crazy people all day, every single day, sometimes their stories can get to you. Creep in like some kind of fucking cancer, and pretty soon, all this shit starts making sense. That's what happened to Dottie Walsh. Real go-getter just like you. She started to believe in the unbelievable. Not more than a year after Dottie was hired, she was dead. Went home one night and took a bath with a dry cleaning bag wrapped around her head.
Right. And so it's like, but then it's like, obviously, like the implication at the end, just jumping right to the end, is that Jimmy understands what the truth of it is.
Right.
And is saying something different so that she doesn't get caught up in it.
Oh.
Yeah. Or something like that.
I guess.
And it's like, okay, but then they were going to do a sequel.
Right.
Like they were fully planning on doing a sequel where Jimmy goes after the
Dwight
Night Flier.
Renfield.
Yeah. Which I think that would be semi-interesting if she had any ability to have a presence on screen, Like she's...
Oh, yeah.
She's almost fine, but like, I mean, it is surprising this was her first and only role like ever. But it's also like it also feels like she and Frere are in two different movies.
Yeah.
Which I think is the intention, but it's like it doesn't work for.
Oh. I guess.
I mean, I'm not saying like I think the intention was them to seem like they're in different movies, but I think the intention is for them to seem like polar opposites.
They're in different worlds.
Yeah. Fine.
Yeah.
I get it. And then in the end, she becomes callous, just like him.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna like, but what I don't understand is like what made him go crazy was not that he believed it. It was literally that the vampire made him go crazy.
Right.
So it's like...
Well, I guess you could argue that he was vulnerable.
Yeah.
Mentally, emotionally, because of what he saw.
Also, he was like sucking on the guy's fucking arm. He's like, ooh.
Was he?
Like literally his hands around it. He's like, ugh. And then he's like, yuck, ew, I don't like this.
When?
Renfield feeds him his arm at the end. He like cuts his wrist and then he puts it up. But Miguel Frere's his hand is like wrapped around his arm. Oh. And I'm like, I don't believe that you're fighting this guy off. He's like, I'm like, this doesn't look like a fight.
He's pushing.
No, it was wrapped around.
Pulling.
Yeah.
Resisting.
No. Yeah, I've seen you pull. I've seen you pull away from me like that. Both arms. Pulling so far away from me with your mouth open.
Feed me. Seymour? Seymour?
Aw, first date.
Please feed me, Seymour.
It was with other people, but it was...
Your favorite joke.
You were literally on a date, though, with someone.
Yes. And you were literally working.
No, I wasn't. I was off.
Oh, were you?
I was off, yeah.
But had you been working?
No.
Oh.
No. I came in. I came in on my night off to sit next to you while you were on a date.
That is romantic.
That's how you know that you were truly a friend. Because I was happy to do it. I was just excited.
I like that it sounds like I asked you to do that as like an excuse. You know, like,
yeah.
if this date goes sideways, I need somebody to.
I didn't know. I was just like, man. I don't think I know this sounds shitty, but I don't think I looked at her like at all. I think I was just like, oh, whatever. I was like, oh, she's the bad kind, if you know what I mean.
Oh, I see.
I've always been prejudiced against that kind of person.
Yeah, that one and Back to the Future were.
Yeah, I wasn't there. I wasn't there for that one.
Yeah, those were.
Yeah. Memorable times.
Dear listeners of our little project, and thanks again. Of Champagne is also a band podcast. To Sven, this is Keith, very inarticulate. Many thanks. His program, music scene, talented editor, production values of his show are stupidly rich. Good host. You should listen. Celebrity attested to. Highly recommend you should listen to his show. And thanks again to Sven, his continued support of our little project. Keep on partying. I mean, yeah. Highly recommend listeners one final time. You should listen. Champagne is also a band podcast.
Anywho,
Wow.
yeah. No, exactly.
Yeah, so, right. This guy gets killed, and then Miguel Ferrer is like, damn it, I guess I have to take this story. Otherwise, you're going to give it to Jimmy Olsen, Cub reporter.
Also, that she's like, they're like, give him your notes. And I'm like, why?
I know, yeah.
What is that? Whatever. I like how I just sound like I fucking hated everything about this movie.
Right.
I'm like, it was really fun. I had a good time. I wanted to get stoned to watch it. I think that would have been nice, but I had a tummy ache.
Oh.
I had a tummy ache. So I was like, I don't want to. I get scared I was going to get high and then get hungry and then just like get really sick from eating more food. I don't know.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, anyway.
Yeah.
The real star of the show, though, is the Cessna
8,000.
Sky Master.
God, the amount of times
101
they say that.
Bravo Lima.
I honestly, I mean, I think it's I'm not saying this disparagingly or like, yes, I am, but like, I'm not saying I wish that this hadn't been done. I think it's hilarious. But the fact that like when he goes into the plane for like the first time and the whole thing is just covered, I'm like, is this guy just like be like, just spitting his food
There's
out?
Blood everywhere.
There's blood everywhere, dripping
Literally
from the ceiling.
everything.
But it's like caked on dried blood. It's so gross.
They show it over the instrument displays. All the readouts.
It's so fucking gross. It makes no fucking sense.
No.
Everything is covered in blood. And I don't mean like there's blood on things. I mean like covered in like caked, dried, old, gross blood with like... it's so fucking gross. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm like, how did this...
I love the twist,
too. It makes no
that,
sense whatsoever.
That instead of two small bite marks, he's just got one giant tooth.
No, he's got two. There's one on the bottom and one on the top. So the implication, I think, is that he's
see. It's like a staple remover?
Yeah. He's just like, oh, God.
Oh, and that's why, like, One dude's throat is ripped out. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Innovation.
And
Way to
also,
innovate.
they're like, he didn't spill a drop of blood. And I'm like, how is that possible when this man literally is a walking blood bag? Like,
Yeah.
he's constantly just leaking blood on everything. Every time they show him, he's just like,
Yeah,
it's
like-
coming out of his face. It's
Yeah.
all over his shoes. He's never taken a bath in his fucking life.
Well, come
Doesn't know how.
Okay, but awesome thing that I had no memory of is in the inn there when he walks into the bathroom. We're seeing Miguel's
Oh, yes.
POV in the mirror, and he pisses blood into the urinal.
I remembered that right before it happened. I was like, oh, he pisses blood, doesn't he? And then it was blood. And I was like, oh my God, I totally forgot about this.
Brilliant.
It's such a strange movie. Like I think I like the things that they do. It's just, I wish it was like a better movie.
Right.
Like, I don't care about the girl.
No.
I don't care about I don't care about her. I don't care about any of it. I don't even care about like him being a fucking tabloid reporter. I don't care about any of that shit. It's like, couldn't he have just been like,
Oh, we should update it where they're influencers.
yeah. Also, I don't understand what an influencer is. I mean, it just means you have a lot of followers on social media. It's not really an influencer.
To me, it means you get brand deals.
I guess that's fair.
You get paid to say a product is good.
I guess that's fair.
And for people to think that it's organic. You know?
Oh. I thought you meant the product was organic.
No.
I was like, that's a very... Yeah. But, I mean, the strange thing is that a lot of people have, like, on TikTok, basically, it's always noted whether it's a spot, like whether they're paid for it. No, I mean, it is. It's always, because it'll literally, I'll, like, even if it's like a genuine thing, if they're getting anything paid at all to do it, it says it, but it just says it. It's just like a little like disclaimer, and I skip every single, like, if I if I am like watching something and they're like, oh, this is something that like I use all the time and blah blah blah, it's like really helpful. They're like, yes, you know, they asked me to do this, but I don't do stuff unless it's something that I actually use and it actually works for me. And I'll like look down and it'll be like paid, and I'm like, skip. I'm like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I always like it though when people are like, I'm not getting paid to do this. And they're like, no one's asking me to do this. I just really like this. I still skip it because I don't care.
Yeah, but it's also like, it's not, why is that something to be, something to aspire to be an influencer? I want to influence people. That's not, I mean, sure, I do too, but not like, you understand that's not gonna.
No, what it is money.
For you,
it doesn't mean anything but money.
To get paid to do that, you're going to be influencing people to maintain the status quo.
Yeah.
I like.
No, it's like, it's a job.
Yeah.
That's like, it's a job where you can get paid. I mean, like, if someone said, hey, say that you wear this type of shoes, and they were like, we'll pay you $50,000, just say that you like it. You know that, I mean, I'm not trying to be a dick, but like, you wouldn't be like, sorry, I don't need that.
No, I know.
Like,
but if that's the whole job.
Yeah. But you have to get to a point where people give a shit about you in order for you to get
I know.
that
But
kind
I
of
just mean, like, I feel like, anyway, whatever.
All I'm saying is I get wanting to be somebody that people ask for you to say something for thousands, for like $100,000.
Sure.
I'm not above saying that I wish that could be me.
Sure.
I'd love that.
I wish that could be you too.
Thank you. No, it does make me like, I get like this, I mean, I've talked about this before. We've talked about this, but I do get this like heavy, like not nostalgia, but this like, oh, I wish I'd known like how different media was going to become and like what it would, because it's so different now, and there's such a nostalgia like looking back, like people like actually had to like go places and find this information like through this where that like is almost I mean, of course it does happen these days, but like for the most part you can just Zoom with anyone or you can have a phone conversation with anyone. There's just not that same like you have to travel to like the middle of nowhere to get an exclusive on something that no one else is going to do, or like you've heard about it. Like so much is like, if you've heard about it, so is everyone else. You know, there's so little that's like not out there. And it's such a strange sort of like, there is like a sense of nostalgia for like things not being like constant all the time.
Yeah, but I mean, that's how they get you.
What do you mean?
I mean, that it's not necessarily a good thing that it was that way.
No.
It's not necessarily. I'm not saying it's necessarily better now.
Yeah.
What we have now.
No. I'm just saying like it's not quite nostalgia. You know,
Right.
it's sort of like, oh, I wish that I was more aware back then of how drastically it was going to change, so I could be more aware of how it changed, like of the changes as they were happening, as opposed to like, you know, because I feel like in some ways I'm like, oh God, yeah, things are so different, and it's like it's such a, I don't want to say a slow progression, but there's a lot of ways that I just like didn't have access to a lot of stuff,
Right.
like the internet or anything like that.
Yeah.
You know,
Same.
so, you know, people be like, oh yeah, in like 99, I was like in chat rooms and I was like, hang, you know, and I'm like, cool. I wasn't.
Yeah.
I was 14, and also we had our family computer ran DOS. So
Nice.
like I don't think like there was no like there was nothing. Like nothing. So like I
What'd you
didn't
do with it?
honestly, I just played like some games on there. There was a what is it called?
Oregon Trail.
Sleuth. I played Sleuth on there.
Oh, which is like Clue, right?
Yeah. And it's literally just it's
Yeah.
nothing. It's just an arrow. Like you just do an arrow and then you like go around a room to find clues, and then like you type in your guesses or whatever, and that's it. I failed every single time. I never even remotely.
Oh God, what was
Because it
it?
was always so hard. It was like you would like go into a room and it'd be like someone is, you know, oh, you've just found a bloody instrument, and it would just everyone would be like, oh, I never saw anything because I was in the room with my brother, and then the brother would be like, I never saw anything because I was with Kathy, and you're like, oh, okay, which one? Okay. And then Kathy would be like, I was alone, and you're like, I don't know, they all did it. What the fuck? I don't know. Like what?
That's fun.
But I was like 9. I'm like, I don't know how to solve this. And
my aunt and uncle were the first people in the family to get any kind of home computer. They had some kind of Tandy, and they had like it was text based. I mean, I think there were some line illustrations, you know, like or ASCII or whatever. But it was like a dungeon crawler RPG where you
yeah.
I was way into it.
And with Sleuth, it was like, it would be like, you walk into a room and it's like, oh, so-and-so's in here. But when the killer was getting close, it would be like, they're like staring at the wall or whatever. If people just started staring at the wall or something like that, or like staring at the floor, you'd be like, oh my God, the killer's going to get me. I don't know why that was like the indication. Like when you walk into a room, instead of someone just being in there, they were like staring at the floor. No idea.
And that was the killer, or that's what people... That's how you knew the killer was in the room, as other people were...
No, that's how
Oh.
you knew the killer was going to kill you. Because anytime you walked into a room, everyone was staring at the floor or like the wall or something.
Oh, they're not staring at your corpse.
No. And you'd be like, ask them a question and it'd be like,
died.
no, it would be like so-and-so staring at the floor. Like they would stop interacting with you. And that's how you knew, like, if you didn't guess and get the guess right, you were going to be dead. And I'd be like, no, because I'd be like, I don't even remember the names of everybody that's here. And then it would be like, so-and-so staring at the floor. And be like, no, I'm going to. But then you only had like 1 or 2 times to go into a room.
Uh-huh.
And like, I think you had to go into the room where it happened. And like, you had to have the murder weapon be in the room where it happened and then guess who it was. And you could like do all that stuff, but like I'd be like, I don't fucking know who it is. I even tried to play it like as an adult, and it was like a couple years ago.
I really want to try it now. I'm sure I'll try it and be like, oh god.
I tried it a couple years ago, like literally. I did it. I think you, me, and Floto were talking about it, and I did it, and I used like Flota's name or whatever, and then I like sent a screenshot. But I like could not get it even as an adult. And I was like, oh my God, this is so stressful. I don't know. I'd be like, oh, you didn't get the killer in time. They've now killed you. I'd be like, oh, cool.
Sweet.
So-and-so staring at the floor. Shit.
Why do I feel like the logo is like a keyhole? Is that what it is? Or probably a magnifying glass. Anyway.
Yeah. Keep going.
They track him down to Wilmington.
Oh,
Delaware,
yeah.
Which is their last. They call every other small airport along the East Coast, I guess. They rule out Wilmington because it's too big. Because all these other ones are like literally one tiny little airstrip. Like in the case of the Sarches or whatever, where they're supposed to be, it's like they live in a double wide, and there's like one room that's the office that's the whole workings of this rural airfield.
Yeah, it's like the biggest air, because that's what she says. She says like he's
not going to hit it because it's too big.
It's too big.
Yeah.
Because he's only hit like, I guess, airports that are like in people's literal backyards.
This is what I was just saying.
But I didn't know that was a thing. Is that really a thing?
I don't know if it is still. I mean, I've been aware of small airports, like,
little airports.
Smaller than Willard. Like, Wilmington looks like it's the size of Willard, you know?
Well, I know about, Nantucket Island's little,
yeah, of course.
little airport. But.
Yeah, well, the private ones, I don't know. Yeah, like, Corona had one that I drove by many times, but.
The one with the old lady with the hair.
Yeah.
It's literally their backyard. They just have like those lights.
Literally what I just said.
I know. I wasn't listening. We've covered this. But I was.
No, we didn't cover that.
I mean, you outed me already for that. No, but what I'm saying is I didn't know that was like allowed.
Yeah,
that you could,
I didn't either.
That you could just have like grass growing and just like put some lights out back and be like, just don't hit the cornfield.
Oh, is it not even paved? Is that what you're saying?
No, yes, that's what I'm saying. Like the plane is just parked on like fucking grass with the lights like just in the yard. I thought it was like tracking lights. I didn't realize until like because it's like going along like the yard and it's showing like the lights, that are like the runway, but like they just look like tracking lights in a yard, and she's just standing there or sitting there on the porch being like looking at it, and then it like shows his plane and it's just in their front yard.
Yeah.
Like,
well, I did clock that when he books it out of there, when Dee's Ferrera's character, he's like he runs away from the dog and then there's this peeling out.
The dog part freaked me out, I will say.
Oh, I was good. Yeah. And his name was Cujo. That when he turns the corner or whatever, it's just like corn on both sides.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm
Or
saying.
whatever.
Like when they show the plane, there's just corn on.
Okay. I didn't pick up
I
on
was
that.
like,
I guess because
what?
it was dark at first, and then
Yeah.
everything else is a shot of the mobile home.
Yeah. It's just I was just confused because I was like, how is that? How? What?
Yeah,
How do you,
I
I
don't know.
I didn't understand.
I guess I don't know if that's still a thing.
Yeah. That can't still be a thing. There has to be. I mean, probably after 9/11 that changed.
You can fly into those, but you got to take your shoes off.
Would you recommend?
Yeah. Like I said, my feelings are confused after watching it. It was fun watching it.
Yeah.
I think it's worth watching just for the end, if nothing else. The end
Yeah,
sequence
for
is
sure.
so bonkers.
Yeah.
The resolution is stupid, but
Yeah.
yeah. The showdown at Wilmington is,
Pretty.
and whatever. I guess it's supposed to be the hell sequence or whatever. It's
yeah.
in black and white because he's like, "I'll show you what hell is" or whatever.
Yeah. And then they all say, "We're coming to get you, Barbara."
I didn't remember this, but like it's clearly all the undeads are filmed backwards.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when they're walking towards him,
Oh, okay.
it really shows when like they get up.
Yeah.
But I think then when they're walking towards him, it's being played in reverse.
I thought that at first, but then it seemed not to mesh. But
I think so.
yeah. Okay.
I'm always a fan of that. I don't know why I'm such a sucker for that. It always works on me.
It because it adds in. It's such a simplistic way to add
Yeah.
eeriness to it that's
Yeah.
effective.
It's uncanny. The uncanny.
So this is the
Belliness.
last one of the month. Is
Oh,
that what it is?
shit. Let me piss again then. What a month.
Yeah. What did we start with? We started with
Oh, man. We started with Fright Night.
Fright Night. Okay.
Then it was My Best Friend.
Then it was Life Force.
Yes.
Then it was Embrace.
Yes.
Then it was Night Flier.
Yes. What?
I don't know if any of them were that good, in my opinion.
I know.
Life Force was
I mean,
hilarious.
it was a good ride.
Yeah, Life Force was hilarious to me.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I watched it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, woof. As a movie, it was just so ridiculous. Probably.
Fright Night is maybe the most solid film.
That's probably like the most film-like film we
Yeah.
watched. My Best Friend, that one, I think that one's probably my least favorite out of all of them. I put Embrace above that one because at least with Embrace you saw some tid.
Not
and
worth
you got
it for me.
some. You got some
Sapphic.
lady mouth on lady nipple.
Yeah.
like
You got some sapphic content.
yeah, that was enough for me.
It was titillating. Just a little too titillating.
Yeah. Life Force. Night Flier probably won out above all of them for me because it at least has, I don't know, it has a lot of curse words and a lot of blood in it, which I'm into.
Yeah.
I think the hardest, I think the least, Fright Night had so little blood in it.
Mm-hmm.
There was like almost no blood whatsoever in that.
Yeah.
And for a vampire movie, and Embrace the Vampire, same. Like there was so little blood in those movies for being vampire
Embrace of the
movies.
Vampire had ketchup.
It had ketchup and period blood.
It had a couple ketchup packets
It was
worth of blood.
It was so gross to me. And My Best Friend is a Vampire. There was like blood implications in that, but not really blood.
Well, you get to
Was
see
there any? There was no blood in Life Force. Because
Yeah, because they're not blood vampires.
So Night Flier is probably the most vampiric and bloody out of all of them.
Yep, for sure.
So that
Wait,
gets
what's
my
the
vote.
middle one again?
Life Force?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Life Force was the middle. We did Fright Night, Best Friend, Life Force, Embrace, Night Flier.
Yeah, rough.
This was a month where I was a little bit like, at least we're gonna end on like a high note, and then I was like, oh, okay, well that was a note.
Yeah.
I mean, I do like Miguel Ferrer.
Yeah.
There was just a lot less meat to it than I thought there was going to be.
Yeah, same.
And I think with how little meat there was on any of the other ones, I was,
Yeah.
so,
Yeah.
yeah.
Retrospectively, I think Life Force is a top contender just for pure bonkersness.
Yeah, for sure. I think Life Force is just directly below Night Flier for me.
Okay. Like recommendation wise, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, again, Life Force, because I think you should just experience it.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, like I said in the episode I just listened to,
Yeah.
there's no sense to be made of this film, and everyone should experience it.
Yeah.
Like my explaining it, like I said, like when I was like explaining it, and you're like, this doesn't make sense. I'm like, yes, correct, because that's exactly how I felt watching it. Like you're not going to be able to explain it, and someone be like, oh yes, I imagine this perfectly in my head. They're going to then watch it and be like, this makes no sense. Like you can't.
My best friend was kind of frustrating just because of some of the people in it. I wanted it to be better.
Yeah.
Renee and David Warner. David Warner really wasted in that movie.
Yeah.
Kind of surprising he took it.
Money's money, man.
Yeah. Job's a job.
Back then, you didn't have influencers. That was, you had to just take shitty ass movies.
That's right.
It's your only option.
That's why you have to go into the military.
It's so cold. The dog of my dogs. The stitches torn and broke. The raw meat fist you choke has hit the bloodline. Glass cracks open and close on night flights. Broken necks, feather plates press the walls. Be my love, we will be gods on night flights.
Seymour. Extra special thanks once again to Champagne is also a band podcast. Please check them out at champagneisалсоабand.podbean.com or wherever free podcasts are sold.